may confirm our hearts and stir us to serve you in our name. Through Christ our Lord.
Amen.
Just a couple of reminders. The parish news and the diocesan news also is letter this week available online. Next Saturday, the new council meeting in Lebanon for the opening session of Jim with all community in the church. So please keep Jim the Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
And may Almighty God, Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit go with you and
Speak to God. We're happy that we attend the mass, but the only thing is we just a little bit because of they just get the number of Peter and our family name because if in case social what's that? Social tracing? What's that? I can't remember that now. It's not social tracing. Contract tracing.
Contract.
Yeah, contact tracing. That's why they asked the number of Peter. But I'm a little bit, down when they asked that because
In English Martyrs Catholic Church, you can attend the mass. Only the hands, yeah, for the, jail, or I think they're using gel, not alcohol. And you can go in. They will not ask you your name, address, signature naman. Your name, address, your telephone number or cell phone number, and your age, the same as in the Philippines. They just, why is it? It's open. It's open there.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's open, no?
I didn't think that would be open.
Hello.
I don't know. I think National Trust places are open.
Hello, maybe this is the castle that I'm just talking about. It's open the gate for the castle. I don't know. Is there activities there? No, they're very strict this time because of the situation of the COVID. So we attend the mass in part of this, because the last part only that I just filming or videoing. Let me see what's going on with the last part only, because I just wanted to have a little, souvenir. Same as Cow that I just take a video as well yesterday for Cow.
Same as Cow.
Yeah, that's why I just glanced for a little only for the last part of the mass. You know what I mean? Because I want the sound of the organ, That's why I included it. Then we just say bye-bye. Oh, there are people in here. What was... They're not using masks, those people. Have you noticed? Only inside the church.
Oh, that's nice. Right.
Baby Mila. There are people. They're not using masks. Because it's very strict in our country. If we found out the police, imagine the new this time. That's what my brother says. Somebody slaughtered a pig as lechon. They get it by the police.
Yeah.
I love my brother. Was just shocked really. And I said, I wasn't able to talk that fully, but I will ask that by Tuesday, because I said I will call my brother back. And there's also, because it's the feast of Saint Augustine, the 28th. So there's somebody as well slaughtered a pig, for lechon, because it's the feast of Saint Augustine, Cathedral Church, Saint Augustine, the patron saint of Cathedral City. That will be August 28th. Love, I'm in charge of projector by the time that, the high mass, consolidated mass in the Philippines, when I'm still choir there in St. Augustine Metropolitan Cathedral in Cagayan City. And then I'm in charge of the mass during high mass, for the feast on the 28th. There's a high mass that early in the morning, but because of this COVID, so I don't know, maybe there's no mass there. Well, I don't know, I have no idea. I didn't ask my brother. There's somebody slaughtered a pig, which means they have the, lechon. Somebody get it right away. The police, I think, the ITF, they just get love. Because you're not allowed. She says you're not allowed. Jesus Maria, that's food. Love, I don't know what happened to our country, love, eh? I don't know what happened to our country. Very strict. Imagine the lechon, that's what my brother says. And he says that there's somebody that commits suicide as well in our place. And then the other week, that's in the place also, there's somebody, I don't know how many, it's the finding there in the Philippines this time, for the situation for 5 months. How many, commit suicide, how many percent? Because in the entire planet Earth, number 1 is the diabetes. Number 1 died in the entire planet Earth, diabetes. Number 2 is those people are asthma, pneumonia, bronchitis, tuberculosis, asthmatic, respiratory related to lungs. The 3rd is COVID. And the 4th is suicide. People suicide. So the 3rd only is the COVID, which means the COVID, that's included for those people, which means the, which means the COVID, yeah, but this person has a disease, heart disease, diabetes, kidney, cancer, etc. Huh?
I'm fed up with hearing about it all.
Yeah. Yeah, love. That's why some people in the Philippines, they will not listen anymore in the afternoon, because they will just announce that, oh, this is already died. Oh, this is already... I don't know here, because I'm not listening, because I'm watching the YouTube, that's my school. My school, since I arrived here in the United Kingdom, after I'm doing, daily routine at home, because I'm a plain housewife, after I'm doing that, just go to my school. What school? That asking me that some of my relatives, friends as well in the Philippines. My school is YouTube. Because a lot I learn from there. Either politics. What's that?
Police,
No,
ambulance.
there's no ambulance. Oh. That's ambulance.
Yo.
That's ambulance, I think. Oh my God, malapit. Taturo ka na ala.
No, you're still coming in.
Kaya talaga na lots in the queue by the cars. It's very, very far. Just go me. It's traffic. A lot's going out because nice the climate. Now the one I just mentioned, I say it back. Some people are not listening, how much is. I don't know why you're doing that then. Why not close mouth? Not anymore telling about that so that people will not be stressed, depressed, mental disorder, whatsoever that happened to them because they're thinking about, oh my God, how many died already, this, blah, 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 blah. I don't like. That's why I'm not listening. I don't know in here. We still have that, this saying that in the news. We're still doing that. Because we know that here in United Kingdom is the number 2.
No, I don't listen anymore.
Oh, still the same, love.
I don't really want to know.
Even me, love. Because you'll be stressed, depressed. Look like that's they wanted to. Those people will die because stressed, depressed.
Live my life and get on with it.
Yeah. It's better here because sometimes we only use the mask inside the church and the stores. But when you go out, I saw some people in the bike, no mask. Walking, no mask. Inside the car, no mask. In the Philippines, no. Inside the car, you have to wear mask, and the one that cover plastic, I cannot say it in because I'm not interested with that then. Well, that's the way it is that we just talk about that. We're just happy we attend the mass, and part of it that there's something related to the sounds of the choir. No, not choir. It's the organ only, right? I think it's only 2 there. The psalmist, the one who sing for the psalm, and the organist. Because I never heard 2 people singing. Only one. The woman.
Nice voice.
Yeah, nice voice. Have you noticed that little bit tears pulls my eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm thinking right away. Every time that I hear that one, long time love, I also psalm. I sing. I'm not considered a psalmist, but there's a one time that I'm psalm at that time then, singing during the mass. Well, I consider maybe a psalmist, even though I'm not all the time that I'm just singing as psalm, but at that time, that's why there's my eyes every time that I saw singing in the psalm. That one I cannot get it, that's why I didn't sing. So people, how can you sing that you cover your mouth? We look like zombies. Don't tell me that here is, that's what that is. It's not the, I hope it's not what? Traffic.
It is.
Huh?
It is. It means all the way to the roundabout.
Oh, don't tell me that it will rain. Please, the clouds over there. I hope it will not rain. Okay.
Not forecast.
Alas, this time only that I look at, oh my God, traffic, a lot of people, a lot of cars. Well, I'm happy.
No, I knew it would.
It's not like March, April, May, June. Oh God, just go. In the seaside, nothing you will see there, especially as March and April. Oh God, even May, first week May, second week or third week of May, nothing in there, like walking, right? Because we're not allowed then. Thank God now that a little bit we just okay. We just okay here.
Why is there the people who don't go out on bank holidays, or at least don't go travelling? It's murder.
Yeah.
Traffic, which is bad anyway. Worse.
No, a lot's in there line up, it's really traffic.
Why are we suddenly moving?
Yeah. We're there already that we will just going for the grocery in Morrison. This is far. This is far that the place, but we're not coming in here as grocery every now and then. Only in the place in Worthing. Okay, I think that's all for now because after that roundabout, is that roundabout? Oh, it's not yet roundabout.
Not yet. Not yet. Yeah,
Because I'm wearing the sunglasses, that's why. I'm just thinking it's roundabout already, that one. Oh, it's a little bit traffic as well. Dato kada traffic. Yeah,
It's a
traffic.
level crossing for them.
Yeah, maybe there's a train pass by. Well, so much more with that. We have to prepare already so that I'll get at the back.
Yeah, still queuing all the way though.
I have to wear my
Wow.
because I know it's cold inside. It's very cold inside the store, so I have to wear my maong upper. I have to wear this with it. I'm feel warm. So I know it's cold inside. Oh, it's Parit. What's going on with me? Why is it just saying that, oh, it's nearly roundabout, not yet. This is a train. Maybe there is a train pass by. There's a train pass by there. The other side as well in there. Nice that we can see kids are walking the street. Teenagers walking the street. Last March, April and May. Oh God, nothing you will see. Especially last March. Oh my goodness me. People are panic buying. There's no more tissue. I don't know why they're laughing there in the Philippines. Go, what tissue? Then the Philippines is food in the prosperity. Here is tissue. And it's annoying as me as well because I just, well, this is so funny because imagine I'm not allowed that I just buy a bundle of napkins. It's just only, what's that? Only 2 napkins, love, right? They wanted it to return. I was shocked, really. I said to that lady, that cashier, that's not a food. Yeah, but this is a, allowed only 2. Juice, kumiyo, allowed only 2? Tangkada. I have stock at home. I only get that one day, and that's to add more stock in our stock room there. Thank you. That at this time it's back to normal. People have already buy the. Imagine the tissue. Yeah, back to normal. The food, that it's not that people are panic buying that. You cannot buy the napkin for as bundle as you just buy only 2, and then the tissue only 1. You cannot buy 2 or 3, and this time you can buy now. That's why I said normal, but not related to this COVID. We still not normal. Look like abnormal. Well, that's the store over there. So, bye for now. Baby, let's come down. It's funny. We're now on the way to another church. No, another store. We finished already. We attend. But it's just funny because I just put something. I just put something. I just thinking about. There's nothing I do in the car. I'm gonna slice the tissue. Because I'm a little bit weak, because I'm lack of sleep. I'm dead. Sleep only 4 hours. Like that because I'm doing other things there. In the stock room, arranging some of those, foods like that, whatever that we just have stuck there. Aside from clearing and arranging. And I cannot sleep as well because of that. Thinking some other things that preparing for next week, which means this coming Sunday, we're just going to Weymouth. And then, it's so funny because we're in the car. I'm just doing this or that. It's a funny. It's a funny, my love, Peter. Just doing funny here inside the car. My love, Peter just saying bye-bye. We're near already going to other store, not other church. We already attend the mass in Arundel Cathedral Church. And their system there, is still distancing. Mask compulsory, and they will get your not address but your telephone number and not telephone number. They get the telephone telephone number or cell phone number, contact number. I mean, that's what they asked, and our family name. That's what only they just asked. That's why you asked me. Why is it? What the one you said that you don't want to attend the mass there in Arundel? You said to me. For me, I will back to attend the mass there if possible, if it's back to normal. That not like now that people are wearing masks will look like zombies. And the only thing I like English Matter Church and Saint Peter's Catholic Church. Yeah, I'm just thinking, why they're cutting some of those big trees. Maybe they plant something there, or they built a house. And I like there in Saint Peter's Catholic Church because it's up to you to use the alcohol or gel. Some people did not use the gel, but the mask is compulsory. But they not ask your contact tracing, you know. That's the first that they just asked us contact tracing. I don't like that. That's why I remember there in the Philippines, the blogger, when they go into the store, I think restaurant, they will eat there, and they just ask for, ma'am, could you write your name and address, your telephone number, your age. You're asking that for, you know, for because the guy says that the wife says that, oh, what for? That's for contact tracing, ma'am, because if somebody COVID on that day, they will contact. No. We will not anymore go inside to eat in the restaurant. They didn't eat in the restaurant. Then the mall, they holding their hands. The one is it here. They are wife and husband, you know, holding hands. So the guard look like he's just running. Look like they're running their post in the mall by saying straight away that, sir, distancing, sir. And the husband says, she's my wife. Protocol, sir. Protocol, sir. Distancing. They not go in. Oh, we not go in. And they just says, yeah, rubbish lump. And they just say straight away that, don't you know that if your boss, the owner of this mall, the one that you just work, will be flattened, which means the economy will be collapsed. You yourself, you cannot have any more work. You find another job if you can find. How can you support your family? The silent, the security guard is very strict, right? The more strict is including at home. You have to use your mask. What? I didn't ask that to my brother. I will ask that to my brother. I didn't ask that. Yeah, and distancing also at home. And then you know that our country is third world countries. A very small house with a lot of kids. How can you put the distancing with that? What did Marabella says? I think this. Okay, what did she says? She says about that one, and he says that the house is bahay kubo, very small. Now how can you just put your kids that then? Well, one in the roof, one in the ceiling.